Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to share my Google Certified Educator Level 1 examination experience with you. I've recently took the exam and I'm happy to announce that I passed the exam. So there will be two sections in the exam, and the first section is theory and second section is practical. In theory part you'll have to answer 20 theory questions. There might be multiple choice or drag and drop or matching type of questions. And in practical section there will be 11 sections, and each section will have 1 to 5 questions. So you can expect to ask at least more than 30 questions practical part. To pass the theory part, to answer the question theory part, going through the Google's free training, which is called Educator Level 1 Fundamentals Training, will be enough. And in this training there will be 13 units. Each unit has these subtitles. Let's click one of them, introduction, and then the other titles here. And if you go to next, and you'll realize that after the training there will be some questions to answer. So if you go through the training and answer the questions once, will be enough to answer the questions in theory part. So today mainly I will show you how you can pass the practical examination, and you can do better in practical examination. So please note that if you're not an ICT teacher, or if you don't use Google Apps for education in your daily life, in your lessons, the practical part will be really hard for you. So I strongly recommend you to watch this video and follow the steps, and if possible practice them before you sit for the examination. So I listed down right after the examination, I list down the tasks that I've done. So I'll start with Google Calendar, and then each, of course, title has subtitle, and then continue with Gmail and Google Sheets, and lastly video hangouts. Okay, so first of all, to reach the Google Apps for Education, you need to sign in your Gmail account. And after signing your Gmail account, go to here and click that sign. This is where you can get the apps for Google Education, Google Apps for Education. And if you click more, you'll get more apps. So I'll start with the calendar. In calendar, I was asked to let me check. I was asked to create a calendar, a new calendar, and adding a contact to calendar, creating event, and event settings. Okay. So first of all, to create a new calendar, by the way, my calendars are here, so I have to have a new calendar here. So it's a bit tricky. You need to go to settings, this one, settings menu, and then settings, and then go to add calendar, and then click new calendar and give name. Don't worry about the names and descriptions. Each task will tell you what name to give you to your calendar and what descriptions to give and so on. So I'll just give any name, maybe test, and then I'll skip the description part and then create the calendar. Okay. So I think it's creating, it's in progress. Also note that in the examination you will have to use the incognito window, this one. So you'll be given a temporary email to sign in, and then you'll be given the exam source files. So time to time you'll refer to the source files. For example, you'll ask to go to source files and find this file and do some changes on it. So this source file will be kept in Google Drive. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's already done. So you can do any other settings if it is given in the examination. through here. So if done, and come back and unselect the others and select test calendar, and then you'll be asked to set a appointment with someone. For example, let's say I want to set an appointment here from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. It's not realistic. No one would actually meet each other at 3 and 4 to 3:40 a.m. So I'll just go to the PM. Okay. If it is a event, you can select event. If it's appointment, you can select appointment. Okay. And then you need to pick the time. This is you, and then save. Or you can go to more options. Actually, you will have to go to more options because you will be asked to put a title for your calendar, whether it's appointment or let's say it's meeting. Okay, then write meeting, and then pick the date. So then pick the time range from what time to what time, and if you are asked to put location, you have to put the location, and then notification. I was asked to put notification, and one notification about this meeting, and I was asked to, I think I remember 15 minutes before the meeting, so I'll be notified. And also I was asked to add an email notification. I mean, so 10 minutes or 1 hour before the meeting, I will be notified through email. Okay, and then if you are asked to do any action, so you have to do it. So I advise you to practice it. So I also remember that I was asked to insert an file from the drive. So I don't have this file because it was a temporary file and it's already deleted. So to add in file to your attach in file, you need to click this one and upload. So you'll not refer to upload because you can upload it through Drive because your files will be kept in Google Drive. Okay, then save it. So now it's there. So you have a meeting between 4 and 5 p.m. Okay, then you'll be given emails or email to invite to the meeting, for example, so that they will be notified through email. So you need to add their emails just here so that they can be notified. Okay, let me check what else. And event settings, so we already did it, and I think that's all. That's another thing. Also, I've asked to create another calendar, another event, let's say between 5 and 6, okay, within this test calendar. Remember that we recently created test. Within this calendar, add another calendar, another event. So you click create event and then fill in the details and then date and then time and then notification settings, if there is an attachment and attachment settings and so on. Okay, and that's all. So I'll go for the Gmail right now. So for Gmail, I was asked to create a new label, sending an email, which was very easy, assigning labels to emails, and adding task to an email. Okay, so let me go to the Gmail. So first of all, I was asked to, for example, I received this from Jumia, Kenya. So to add a label to a email, you need to go to this side, and after selecting the email, and go to here and then create new. If you can't see the labels here, so right now I have 4 different labels, so I can create more. So you will not, of course, see the label there because the examiner will ask you to create a new one and then assign it to the email. Okay, and then create again, write test, and then create. So once you create it, you will see that test is appearing here. So the Jumia Kenya, the all emails will be listed under the test from Jumia Kenya. Okay, and this is what I was asked, and I was in the examination I was told that to go and select the certain emails. By the way, you will have the inbox, you will have sent email, everything ready in your temporary email address, okay, because it's a part of the examination. And then sending an email wouldn't be a problem, just a composing email, and I'm putting the respective email here too, and then put your subject and then a content. Okay, and then I was asked to assigning labels to email, creating labels, we've already done this, and adding task to an email. Let's say I want to add a task to this email. Okay, to do that, you select the email first, okay, and then go to task. Once you click task, so it will appear here. So I have this task which was recently created. So I will create a new task and click here and go to the detail and then select the due date for your task. All details will be in the examination. You will be asked to set a certain due date and add notes and so on. Once you've done this and add notes, any note, and then go back, and your new task will be here. Okay, and I think that's all about Gmail. At least this is what I have seen. There's always room to learn more. I'll actually, by the way, share a very nice document with you under this video in the description part, where each title has a detailed information to study, subtitles to study. Okay, but I will, if you go through this video and just practice it, will be enough to pass the Google Certified Educator Level 1 examination. Okay, and then other one was Google Groups. I was asked to create a group and adding group members, and that was very easy. To get to the Google Groups, again we go to this part and then from Google Apps and click Groups. I believe if you know where they're located, those apps, and if you just a few times, one time actually, go through it and just practice it a bit more, will be enough for your examinations. And since you're required to present your basic skills, it shouldn't be very hard to pass the examination. So just create group, click create group, and of course you'll be given name to name your group, okay, and an email address, and then you're gonna create the group, and after creating the group, you'll be seeing a part where you can add new members. Okay, just create it now as you see this video, and then add members to your group. So I don't want to create a group because I don't really want to create a group at the moment. I'll just cancel the creation. Okay. Okay, so next one is YouTube. Let's go and open the YouTube through the Google Apps and go to More and click YouTube. In YouTube, I was asked to search for a specific topic, and I think in my case it was biology. And then I was asked to find any video which is about biology and then send it to my students. Okay, 3 video and send the links to students. Okay, and then also when you search the video, you might ask to filter the video information, but I wasn't asked. So in case you're asked to filter, you can filter the type, upload date, duration, features, and so on through filter. Okay, and then I was asked to create a playlist and add videos to my playlist. And first, of course, you need to find. I think I was, there was a specific topic. Again, was biology, but it was a bit specific. So I think it was about blood cells, something like this. Blood cells, biology, just write, white blood cell biology, let's say. And then open the video, and I was told to create a playlist. And it's very important. Create a playlist, create a new playlist, but note that in your example, since you'll be given a temporary email, you'll have to create a new playlist. So you won't have this one, okay? Create a new playlist and then add the name to your playlist. Again, you'll be given, let's say it's biology lesson, okay? And then create your playlist, okay? And then go to my channel and then click the playlists. Open your playlist. So you have one video at the moment, but you'll be asked to, in my case, I was asked to add 3 videos, and I was also given topic to search. Let's say, again, about white cells. Let's go and find the second video, for example. Again, second video, and add it to playlist. And the second time, you will realize that the biology lesson playlist is already there. So just add. Once you click, it's automatically will be added to your playlist. And then search for the third one and add it to your playlist. Okay, and through here this one, this small sign. And then once you add them to your playlist, in my case, I was asked to again, you can reach your playlist through, go to this one where you see your picture, but in the examination you won't see the picture since it will not be your personal email. So go to this sign and then go to my channel and then click playlist. So now you have 3 videos in your playlist. Okay? And that's all. So what else? I think that's all about the YouTube. Yeah, sharing the playlist. So to share a playlist, just run the playlist and then copy the link. And I was told to share it through the email with specific students. So you'll be given the students and student email. Okay, and then go to compose and then paste it here. Make sure when you paste it here, you don't just paste it like this. Okay, paste it through the links. Sorry, here. Go click this one, insert link, and then paste your link, and then hit OK. Okay, then you can share it with the students, and you can put any subject or any other subjects that is given in the examination. I think that's all about the creating a channel in YouTube. And next one is Google Docs. Yes, this is very important, especially for your lessons or your daily use. So to reach your Google Docs, you can again go to this sign and then click Google Docs. In Google Docs, I was asked to open specific document from the exam source file. Assume that this one, right, is, let's say, added as Google Docs, is a given document in the exam source files, okay? And then you'll ask to make some change on it or add comment and so on, okay? And also in last part I was asked to go and search some specific information from Wikipedia. I think it was teaching, teaching method. It's a teaching method, and then go to Wikipedia, and then you'll ask to, for example, 20th century, to copy 20th century and paste into your document, okay? Note that if you try to paste it this way by clicking right and paste, it may not work in the examination since you'll be using it in incognito window. Okay, instead I advise you to use the shortcut, which is Control V. By using Control V, you can paste anything into your document. Okay, so this is how you can get the information, Wikipedia, and paste. And then next is adding comment. You'll be asked to highlight a paragraph, for example, this one, this is a paragraph, and then add comment. A comment, just add something, okay? Or let's say if it is about for your student, read this, okay, that's enough. All this instruction will be given in the examination, don't worry. And what else? Sharing document, that I'll show it now. But when we add comment, I think I was asked to notify the students when I add a comment, because I share, first of all, let me show this, let me go back. Yes, before adding comment, let me share the document. So you can share this by clicking share, okay? And then you write the email addresses here. Don't worry, you'll be given the email addresses. And then you can select the attributes, whether the person can see, can edit it, or can comment on it, or just only view the document. Okay, that's important as well, because you'll be asked to share it, for example, with someone, but make sure they cannot comment or edit your document, which means you need to share it as view. Okay, that's very important. Once you insert the email, you can insert more than one email here. After writing the email, let's say this is an email address, and then by comma you can add the, putting a comma, you can add the second email as well. Okay, once you share it, so that means it will be shared with the that respective people, and it will be in their Google Drive also. So when you make any change in this document, so you want them to be notified. Okay, so I was asked to comment on document and write something for your students. Let's say I'll say they read this, and you want your students to be notified that there is a comment on your document. Okay, to make them aware of this comment, you can add the emails by putting plus. Once you put plus, you can add email. Okay, and then put another plus, and then add another email, and so on. This is very important to know. Okay, the next thing was we already shared the email and add comment. Adding footnote, yes, it might be a bit confusing for you. Adding chart, changing document name, and so on. Okay, let me go ahead with adding footnotes. So you'll be asked to, in my case, I was asked to add this text from the Wikipedia, and then copy this URL and then paste it as footnote. okay, into my document, not just like this one as footnote. So to add a footnote, you need to go to insert and then click footnote and then paste your the web address here, and this is how you can add a footnote into your document. Okay, and then changing the document name, this is very easy. You can change your document name through here. Just type any document name here. Okay, so I'll just leave it as it is. Then adding chart, yes, it is very important because before adding charts, you'll be asked to create a chart on Google Sheet. After creating that chart on Google Sheet, you'll be asked to insert that chart into your document. Okay, let me just briefly show you how you can insert a chart from an external file into your document. Okay, to add something, by the way, if it's something about adding, you can use insert tab, okay, because you're inserting something, right? You go to insert tab and then click chart, and then from sheets, Google Sheets, right? Let's say this one, but I think it doesn't have chart, so you cannot add chart because this file in Google Sheet doesn't have chart. But let's go and create a chart. By the way, in the meantime, I will show you how to create a chart. Let me just quickly write random datas, and then yes, okay. So to create a chart, you select the data and then go to insert and go to chart. Okay, you can choose the chart type from here and then do some other stuff, or I don't know, line, graph, or you can make it as bar or column and so on. Let's say this is my chart and save it. Save it just by pressing Ctrl S. Even if you don't save it, the Google will automatically save it. Now we can add a chart into our document because we have a chart. Excel sheet which has a chart. Okay, go to insert and then go to chart. Go to from external sheet, and can you see it now? It's there now because it has a chart now. Just select the chart and then import, and there you go. Your chart is here. So I think we've done this: adding chart, adding footnote, sharing document, commenting, and copy and paste information from Wikipedia. So I'll go ahead with the Google Sheet now. Okay, I'll close this and I'll close this as well, and close this and open the Google Sheet. Again, for Google Sheet, you'll be asked to open a file from your source file, exam source files, and then do some change on it. Calculate the average score of students, or calculate the just sum, or and so on. Okay, so in my case, I think I was asked to calculate the average. Let's say if you want to get the average of this, let me add one more number here. So I have this one to get the average of this. So in the examination, you might be asked to put the average in specific cell. Okay, let's say you want to put the average in F5 because it's this F and F5. Okay, let's put the average of this here. Okay, to click average and go here and then select them and hit enter. There you go. This is how you can get the average. Or if it is sum, click sum. If it is count, count means it's going to count how many data are here. And if you want to get the maximum, in this case, it's gonna get the maximum. The maximum in this cell, in these cells, is 4. Okay, and so on. And you can simply do it from the functions here. Okay, and what else? Sorting data in descending and ascending order. Yeah, so you'll be asked to sort your datas in descending order or ascending order. You can do it here. This one is in, I think, in ascending order, and this one is in descending order. Okay, so let's click this one. So it's in descending order, from the bigger one to the small ones. Okay, biggest one to the small one. So what else? And we have what else? We have, yeah, creating a chart. I think I showed you how to create a chart. Just select the respective data and then go to insert and then go to chart. Once you click the data, you can go to the chart types and you can pick maybe bar chart or pie chart, for example. Yeah, and then create your chart. Okay. And that's all about Google Sheets. And as I said before, there's always room to learn more, and just hang around and see the tabs and so on. But as I said in the beginning, knowing some basic skill will be enough to pass the examinations. Yeah, next one is creating slides. So I was asked to add a new textbook to slide and insert image and nothing else. So to get to the slides again, go to the Google Apps and then click Slides, and then let's say create a new slides. Also note that, as I said before, you might be given an instruction to go to the source files and open a respective slide and then make some change on it. Okay, so I think in my case I was asked to open a ready slide and then add 2 more text on it. For example, I had let's say this one is text box with the text in it, and I was asked to add 2 more text in this slide. So to do it, you need to go to text box and put your text box here and then add your information, and then again go to the text box and then add your information, and so on. This is how you can add information in text box. Again, if you are asked to upload an image, you can use this one, image sign here, and upload from as your URL, or upload from your computer, upload from Drive, or just take new one through your computer camera and so on. Okay, that's all I think about slides, but you can, as I said before, you can go through it and study a bit more, and that's all I think about slides. And next one is Google Classroom. Okay, to go to the Google Classroom again, click Google Apps and click Google Classrooms. I was asked to go to Google Classroom and then create a class by clicking this sign. I already have classes, so I've joined classes for 2 students. In your case, you have to create a class and name your class, and then let's say this is my class name. I will write test and then create it. And I was asked to invite students to class and then create an assignment. Okay, it's still in progress. About inviting any student or any name, don't worry, you'll be given names to invite and or emails to invite. So this is my class called test. Go to students tab and then invite students. You'll be given emails to type here. Okay, once you type them, and your emails will be listed here. And then you will click invite to invite them. To create after inviting them, you'll be probably asked to create an assignment or announcement. Again, to create an assignment, you can click this button here and then go to assignment and put the title for your assignment, test, and then you'll see the students in your classes here, and then set due date for your assignment and so on. Then click assign. Okay, and that's all about Google Classroom and Google Sites. Listen this one carefully. It's a little bit confusing. So for Google Slides, again, go to, I think I was given an link to the news sites because it says something like news sites. So I think it's already updated and it's new. Go to create, yes, creating a site and giving a name. Yeah, this one, I think it was talking about this one. Yeah, creating new sites. I think it's a new shape, something like this. Creating a site and then give a name to your site, something like, again, test, and this one will be home page, or you can call it whatever you wish, but you'll be given instruction to give specific names. Okay, and I think I remember that I was asked to add text, a given text, to my home page. Okay, by to add a text, you can click text box here and then paste your text here. For example, let's say this is my text. I want to paste my text here. We can delete this one because we don't need it. And then what else we have? Changing site name, we already did it. Adding a new page to the site. To add a new page, you need to go to page here, and you have a home page already, and then create a new one and name it. I think you will be given the instruction to name it. Let's say it's ICT. I want to name it as ICT, and then done. I think it's in progress. Once you're done, so you can now start adding text, image, and so on into your page. This is ICT page, let's say. And then what else? Adding editor, adding content. We already learned how to add content, and this is a part of content actually. You can add an editor. You'll be given an email to invite as editor. So you'll just need to click this one, this sign, add editors, and then paste email here. If it is email, it's not email. Yeah, paste email here and then send. And this way you can invite an editor to your page. Insert an image, which is very easy. Remember that whatever you insert, you'll use the Google, the exam, the source files, okay? To insert an image, you need to go to Image under the Insert tab on your right hand side. Go to Image and go to Google Drive. The very first thing you'll see is the exam files here. And you'll ask to pick specific image and insert. Once you pick the image, and then you will select it, click select, and then done. The image will be inserted into your document. So attach a file. To attach a file in your page, again go to upload and then attach the specific file. Or if it is from the Google Drive, in your case, since you're taking the exam, all data will be stored in your Google Drive. So you'll have to go to Google Drive. Instead of upload, you'll click Google Drive and select the file that you want to insert or attach. Okay. So again, if you want to insert a YouTube video, go to YouTube, calendar, maps, docs, slides, and so on. You can all you can do all through the add insert tab. Okay, and then I think we are done with this. Then you might be asked to publish the website. Just hit publish and you're done. Okay, and then Google Drive. This is very important because your files will be stored in Google Drive, so you need to how to reach Google Drive and how to manage your Google Drive. To reach your Google Drive, you need to go to, again, Google Apps and then click Google Drive. Okay, let's say this is your exam files. Okay, and then you need to select a specific file, so this one for example, and you will ask to either share file or get the link, shareable link. Once you click get the shareable link, so shareable link will be copied automatically when you paste it here, and you can see the link here now. Okay, and then you can share it through email and so on, so you'll be given the instructions in the examination. Okay, getting shareable link and sharing document directly by clicking right and then share. When you share, you're going to put emails. Again, you'll be given emails. Again, it's very important. You will be given instruction whether it has to be view only, or the receiver can comment on it or edit it and so on. This is very important. Okay, and then creating a new folder. This is important as well. So you'll be asked to go to, for example, your source files or just Google Drive and just create a new folder. Okay, to create a new folder, you can go to new and then click folder and name it. I will name it test and then create it. Test folder is here now, and open it, and then create another folder in your folder. Okay, test folder. Again, click right and then go to new folder and then name it test sub folder, let's say. Again, you might be asked to open the subfolder and create a new file. Okay, be it a Google Sheet or slides and so on. Again, to do this, right click and docs. Let's say if it is other than docs, slides and sheets, you can go to more and pick the relevant one. Okay, so I think asked to create a doc and then write something here and then share it with my students and so on. Okay, so you already know how to share a document or comment in document and so on. Okay, so this is how you can create a folder and subfolder, and within the folder this is how you can create the files by clicking right on your mouse. Okay, adding components to a folder, we already seen this. This is a part of a component. This is how you can add a components to your folder. I think that's all about Google Drive. And then lastly, video hangouts in Gmail. So video hangouts, you'll be asked to invite someone, or there will be name here which you need to click here, okay, under Google Hangouts, and then make a video call. Okay, this is how you can make a video call, by clicking this one, this video sign here. Just dismiss. While you're calling someone, you'll be asked to invite another person to your video, so that 3 of you or 4 of you can chat. And then to add a 3rd or 4th person, you need to click this one, this sign here, and then put the email. Okay, so you'll be given email in the examination. No worries. So I'll just cancel it. This is how you can conduct a video call and add a 3rd or 4th person to your email. That's all about the practical exam. I believe if you go through it and briefly practice each one of these titles, you will easily pass the examination. Okay, so I'll share some links in the description of this video. So I wish you best of luck. So take care. Bye.